Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to St. Michael's Academy, Betia's e-learning class of English of class 3. Now today I am going to teach you a new chapter, Kaku and Lal Hawa. Come, let us see who is Kaku. What is Lal Hawa? Who is the boy in this picture? This is Kaku. He is a little boy. Now, what is this? According to you, this is a train. This is a small story written by Anubha Yadav. It's about a village boy named Kaku and his friend Lal Hawa. Let's start chapter 2, Kaku and Lal Hawa. Paragraph 1. Kaku lived in a small village called Choti Dadi. Every day, Kaku had a walk to his school. He loved the long walk to school because he had made a new friend on his way. No one knew why he loved walking past the green paddy fields, the village lake, and the old ground to reach school. No one knew Kaku's little big secret on the way to school. Not even Amma. It means in the small village named Choti Dadi lived a boy named Kaku. He walks to school every day. He passes by green paddy field in village, lake and old ground to reach his school. He is very excited to go to school because on the way he make his new friend Lal Hawa. Nobody knew about this secret, not even his mother. Next paragraph. Every morning Kaku would be ready in his school uniform, eagerly waiting for his tiffin box. As soon as he got his tiffin box, he would run out of the house to meet his friend Lal Hawa. It means every morning, as soon as Kaku got his tiffin box, he ran out for his house to meet his friend Lal Hawa. Next paragraph. As he crossed the paddy fields, soft chuk chuk sound greeted Kaku. He was happiest when he heard Lal Hawa coming. He always got the best view of Lal Hawa from the top of a small mud hill near the village lake. Kaku knew just the place when the speeding Lal Hawa would whistle. He believed Lal Hawa said hello in its language when it whistled. Kaku whistled back, welcoming Lal Hawa. On the way to his school, after crossing, Kaku heard greeting sound from his friend Chuk Chuk. Soon Kaku climbed a small mud hill to way to his friend. Lal Hawa whistled at Kaku saying hello, and in return Kaku also whistled back to welcome him. Next paragraph. Standing on the small hill, Kaku saw Lal Hawa became bigger and bigger. In seconds, Lal Hawa covered the whole blue sky as it chugged forward. Kaku jumped with joy. It means as Lal Hawa comes closer, it looks bigger and bigger, and within seconds it passes by. Next paragraph. He clapped and waved as Lal Hawa chuk chuk past him. As his eyes followed its magical wheels, he saw small hands waving to him. He ran along with Lal Hawa waving back at the small hands. In these lines, Kaku clapped, jumped, and waved to his friend and runs along with the Lal Hawa. He likes the sound of chuk chuk made by its magical wheels. Next paragraph. Kaku loved meeting Lal Hawa every day. He liked its red paint, its fast moving wheels and chuk chuk sound it made as it moved. Every night he played for Lal Hawa to stop at his village just once. In this paragraph, Kaku loved to meet his new friend every day. He likes its red color, its fast moving wheels and the chuk chuk sound. Every night Kaku prayed for his friend to stop at his village just once. In next paragraph, one day Kaku asked his school teacher, "Why doesn't Lal Hawa stop at Choti Dadi, sir?" His teacher replied, "Kaku, our village is too small for the mighty Lal Hawa." Kaku was sad. His amma gently consoled him by saying, "Don't be sad, Kaku. I am sure Lal Hawa will stop here one day." But Lal Hawa never stopped. Every day it raced past the village lake, leaving Kaku alone on the small mud hill. In this, Kaku asked to his school teacher the reason why Lal Hawa does not stop at his village, and his teacher replied that their village was a very small. On hearing this answer, Kaku became very sad. So his mother told his that one day Lal Hawa would stop at their village. But days passed and the Lal Hawa never stopped. Next paragraph. A few days later, Kaku reached a small hill as usual. He could see Lal Hawa approaching. Kaku closed his eyes and started praying that his dear friend would stop. His eyes were closed, but he wondered why his ears could not hear the chuk chuk of Lal Hawa. Startled, he opened his eyes. There, right in front of him, Lal Hawa had stopped. Kaku could not believe it. One day Kaku stood on the small hill to meet his friend, and when he saw Lal Hawa coming, he closed his eyes and prayed for it to stop. Suddenly Kaku stopped hearing the chuk chuk sound, and when Kaku opened his eyes, he saw Lal Hawa stopped in front of him. It had stopped to meet Kaku. Next paragraph. Then he heard a noise coming from the village. Everyone was running toward Lal Hawa, shouting and cheering. He could see his amma, his school teacher, his friends, and the old retired railway guards hurrying towards. Lal Hawa has stopped at Choti Dadi and waiting to meet Kaku. In this line, Kaku was surprised. Soon he heard cheering sound from the amma, school teacher, his friends, and old railway guard. They were coming towards Kaku. Everybody was happy to see Kaku meeting his friend Lal Hawa. In last paragraph, Lal Hawa whistled a lot and Kaku laughed and whistled back. Quickly he climbed onto Lal Hawa, and just then Lal Hawa chuk chuk again. The chuk chuk sound became faster, and soon Lal Hawa was flying on magic wheels with Kaku in it. Amma smiled. She had tears in her eyes from a window. Kaku waved to everyone. Lal Hawa was flying and so was Kaku. In last paragraph, Kaku was very happy. He and his friend whistled at each other. Kaku climbed onto Lal Hawa and Lal Hawa started moving slowly. The chuk chuk sound became faster soon. Lal Hawa was flying on his magic wheels, but this time with his friend Kaku on it. Kaku happily waved from the windows to everyone. Now, I hope that you all understood this new chapter. So, dear students, take your copy and try to make a Lal Hawa means train. Thank you.